And as Europe scrambles to find a solution in Ukraine, cracks seem to be appearing among the Union. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has voiced strong reservations against the peace proposal put forward by France and Britain. The joint proposal by President Emmanuel Macron and Prime Minister Keir Starmer includes a one-month truce along with the deployment of European soldiers in Ukraine as peacekeepers. However, Prime Minister Meloni has now expressed doubts about Italy's participation in the deployment of troops.
I have expressed my position on this. I expressed perplexity, and I continue to be perplexed about the fact that, let's say, about the possibility to use European troops in Ukraine. And this in addition to the fact that the presence of Italian troops in Ukraine at this stage has never been the order of the day, just to be clear. I repeat, so I want to thank France and I thank Great Britain certainly for trying to find solutions. I have expressed my doubts on several occasions, also obviously to my colleagues, but about the effectiveness of a solution of this type because of what we know is, in short, the reality of the conflict in Ukraine. So in the end, the only thing that we really cannot afford is a peace that does not remain, and this cannot be afforded. Ukraine cannot afford it, Europe cannot afford it, the United States cannot afford it.
The Italian leader has emphasized that the deployment of NATO troops in Ukraine would lead to divisions within the European Union, giving Russia the advantage. However, Prime Minister Starmer doubled down on his proposal, demanding NATO allies to join the fight in defending Ukraine as the United States cuts military aid to Kyiv.
Not every nation will feel able to contribute, but that can't mean that we sit back. Instead, those willing will intensify planning now with real urgency. We are at a crossroads in history today. This is not a moment for more talk. It's time to act, time to step up and lead, and to unite around a new plan for a just and enduring peace.
And as Europe unites to fight against Putin's invasion, President Trump maintains his stance of only helping Ukraine if they agree to a minerals deal.
Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
And now European leaders remain concerned about Washington's commitment to help end the war in Ukraine, particularly with President Trump repeatedly calling for Europe to do the heavy lifting. But with Italy's right-wing Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, who is also a close ally of President Trump, opting out of the truce plan proposed by France and Britain, Europe is looking more divided than ever as the United States refuses to play a more proactive role.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogan, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.